journey has ended. Oh, 1 minute Fox or 9 till. Again, I'm at Fox. I probably should put my hair up for this, but and I just finished watching the episode CI, which translates to 101 of Samurai Jack, which I think the comics might be part of that. I'm not sure. But this is the final episode of Samurai Jack, and couple of things. Called it. And 2, just when you think, and I sent this tweet out. Just when you think time is all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Fine. But the episode starts with Aku broadcasting through. I love this episode, but it ends with Aku broadcasting his broadcasting across everyone around the world. He broadcasts the beginning of Samurai Jack, a long time ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil, but a foolish samurai warrior, wielding a magic sword, stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku. And he literally turns all of it, and then he goes, psych! And FYI, hearing it straight from the original, intro to the guy who was now, he does, I don't know, maybe he just felt more like a better job in the last one. I don't know, it sounded almost exactly like it, at least like that, unless they redid the entire opening, which I don't think they did. But it sounded exactly like the Araku, the original voice actor, which, he's moved on to greener pastures, hopefully. So, it has Jack tied up. You see, Aku says, I am going to destroy him. You see Ashi still in her Aku state, and this is being broadcast to everyone Jack's ever helped. You see all of them. You see the dogs from, the second episode. You see, the guy, Jump Good, which is, one of my favorite, lines to come out of Samurai Jack. You can fly? No, jump good. You see the big elephant guys with the big nose. You see the guys with the bow and arrows. I kind of would have loved if, the last guys they showed was, in Aku City, and you see the guys who gave Jack his name, those 3 guys are like, man, you so cool, Jack. Those guys, I would have kind of loved to see them in the last thing. Or even say, come on, Jack, get up! Something like that, since, they're the ones who gave him the name Jack. But, Samurai Jack. But, you see it, and Aku says, I will destroy him. And Aku then has trouble, I'll destroy him, for his hand to a weapon. He's like, no. Starts turning hands different weapons. I don't know how to kill him. And then he goes, oh, I know. Ashi! And also Jack saying, Ashi, break free! Ashi! Ashi's trying to fight, but she's being, pushed around by the darkness. But Ashi's still in Aku state, about to stab Jack after Aku says to. Boom! Top of the building breaks off. Aku looks up. Everyone comes in. The ravers on the back of giant birds for some reason. The bow and arrows. Guys, the 300, the future 300, fudge yeah! The freaking, you have the, did you have the Shaolin monks? No, that seemed hard at the end. But, you have all of them coming in. You have the big nosed elephants, I believe, at one point. The dogs come in, and you see they're all alive. These guys are still alive. The guy, Jump Good, he's in this still, and you just see a big white bushy beard. You see, a giant battle and fighting just going on. You see the Scotsman come in as a ghost, playing bagpipes as his daughters ride along with the path he's giving as a ghost. it's freaking epic. It's an epic battle. Like, Aku smashes some, and FYI, people die in this. Aku smashes some of the arrow guys, but then forms into other Aku soldiers, and they all start fighting each other. Jack gets broken free, and I love the part too where like everyone's going like, "We've come to save you, Jack," and I'm just like, that's just like so like, since Jack has helped all of these people, it's just like in this moment they're all like, we have to pay him back. This guy's a hero. We have to pay him back for saving all of us. And it's just cool seeing, like, Jack basically brought all these people together, saved all these people, and all of them are coming back to help him. I just love that. And, but Jack breaks free. Ashi's trying to attack him still as, evil Ashi. The Scotsman's daughters start fighting, and Jack's trying to get to his sword, and the Scotsman comes in and he goes, "Hi, laddie! How you doing?" Tries to hug him, and he's just like, "Oh, right, I need to remember that." And it just phases right through him. And he's like, Jack's like, "You're dead? Wait, you're dead?" And he's like, "Just a wee bit." I'm like, how the fuck are you a wee bit dead? And I love him. He's like, "But what happened?" Or like, how? Celtic magic, laddie. And I love the part, then this guy literally names off all of his daughters, or at least most of them, I'm sure there's more. Names off all of them, and he goes, "Yeah, Jack, every name all like, all right, Jack, you get to pick, have anyone you want." And I'm just like, I don't know how many friends would say that about their daughters. Like, how many friends do you know, or, you know, any friend would go up to you and say, "Hey, you know my kid over there who's legal? You can do her." Or him, whatever. You can do him. Like, that's just like, I think that's true friendship. I'm just like, But Jack's like, no, it's fine. Like, "Hey, you do good for my lassies." And he just goes, "No, I met someone." "Who?" "Her." And just sees Ashi as a giant black mask whipping the daughters of the Scotsman away. And she goes, I don't think she's your type, laddie." But it's just freaking awesome. You see the battle and everything going on. Aku then Ashi then actually whips by and grabs Jack and like almost like absorbing him into her. And that's when Jack starts seeing sees Ashi inside the darkness. "Ashi! And while this is all going on, Aku's getting the crud beat out of him. And Aku's like, "Enough of this!" Fuses his soldiers back into sight. Actually, I forgot to mention before that, the giant samurai robot comes in. And FYI, I have not finished Gurren Lagann. No one spoil it. I want to watch Gurren Lagann. Apparently, it has something to do with time. I have no idea, but I want to watch it. I want to finish it. I love Gurren Lagann, even though I've never finished the anime. I need to finish it. But this round reminded me of it because like you see the giant samurai robot that Jack used that one episode with the robots in. He goes, we come to save you, samurai, with the giant samurai that we commandeered." And he freaking like, I was like, "Oh, a giant stone samurai. How cute." Boom, boom, boom. Just getting started punched in the freaking face. I'm like, oh my lord. That robot's moving pretty quick for as fast as I thought it could move. It's like, boom, 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 boom. Just being living out of Aku, rips his horns off, slams against him. That's what Aku's like, "Okay, enough of this." Fuse all of his other pieces together, fused up, shot up into the sky, and just rained down thorns and spikes, just killing like most of the people. Jack's saying like, "Okay, I think I kind of see where this is probably kind of going." But then like Scotsman saves his daughters using his magic ghost pipes. But Jack inside Ashi's black mask goes, "Ashi, you need to break free. You need to get out. I love you." Gets thrown out. You see evil Ashi about to kill Jack, and you see the black mask form back, and you see Ashi going, "I love you too, Jack." Jack and Ashi are alive, and then you see Aku, which also I love how most of this episode Jack has his hair down because he always looked the coolest when his hair was down. Aku comes in and he's like, "Good job. Is he dead, Ashi? Is he dead, Ashi?" And Jack and Aku and Ashi goes, "No, and he never will be." And she goes, "What? How dare that to your father. You're not my father. Yes, I am. No, you're not. I think they even say something like that. And you enough of this! She starts to stab at Jack. Ashi blocks it using her own abilities. And Jack's like, Ashi, you have Aku's powers. And Ashi's like, I have Aku's powers. And you see them fighting each other, like they transform, fight, like matching each other. Aku shoots the death beams with his eyes. Ashi grabs Jack's sword and gives it to Jack. Ashi starts shooting death beams and then uses it. Of course, I believe does he cut into the future Aku? I'm not sure, but cuts into him. And then Ashi then goes. Ah! You see like the white circles pouring from her mouth, and it's like, okay, this looks very familiar. I can't remember exactly where. And then you see the portal go over, and it's the time portal. I knew it. I called it. And Jack and Ashi fall through time. Aku goes, no. Goes to the path, and then it ends. Then you see Aku getting slashed and cut, and like Aku like fall into the ground. And Jack looks like he's about to finish Aku, and I'm looking at him like, did they like totally cut the entire fight bit because they ran out of time or something? But then no, it's like it's the beginning of the series. It's Aku going, foolish samurai. Basically the whole thing like, I will defeat you in the future. Jack of course goes, there is no future for you, Aku. And he goes, oh yes there is. Ah! And sends Jack into the future, goes, so long, samurai. It'll be a long time before we meet again. And of course, Jack just falls out of the sky with Ashi, and Aku's like, well, that was quick. Jack slices and beats the living out of Aku, especially since he's at weak and stay at this point. Beats the crap out of Aku, cuts him up, cuts him in half, and then finally cuts him, seals him in the sword, stabs into his house, his home, and boom, the place explodes. Jack and Ashi escape, and Ashi says, I felt him leave. And then at that point, I'm thinking, okay, they killed Aku, Ashi's alive. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I guess it's kind of, it doesn't really affect them, and time doesn't affect her. Maybe she's an anomaly. And you have Jack, and then later on you have all of his teachers, everyone who taught him in the first episode, and we see a little bit later on in the series, they all come back for his wedding. You see Jack in the black wedding gown, robes. You see Ashi in the white bridal stuff, walking down the aisle. Jack seems so happy. You see the happy face splashed on his face, like all this entire part. And then Ashi falls over. Jack runs to her, just goes, Ashi, what's wrong? He goes, if Aku never lived, I was never created or born. And Ashi just disappears, and Jack just goes, no! And then you see Jack riding off in his white gi, riding off on a horse through the forest and everything, twisted forest. And I kind of knew where it was gonna end, but riding off through the forest, rides up onto a hill, just sits there. It looks like he's just basically kind of crying or just there, just sad. And then he sees a ladybug. Looks at the ladybug. Ladybug blinks. Flies off. Jack smiles. Stands up. Looks over. Sees the tree that he used to show Ashi that, yeah, Aku's evil. The tree there, the beautiful blossoms everywhere, sakura blossoms. And then it ends. C.I. And then it even has like a nice, even at the end of the episode, like Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, and like a nice little montage of almost all the episodes, and then after that saying like they're gonna do a marathon of the entire season Saturday. But gosh dang it, it's such a sad ending. Again, it's like they trick you into thinking it's just gonna be a happy freaking ending. And also, I'm gonna say right now, I didn't get my old King Jack like they talked about in the original series, in the season 3 or 4, where Jack has to fight the Guardian, and he's gonna be the old Jack with the big bushy beard and the white going down, and like the crown on his head, wielding his sword, standing on a rock, ready to go fight Aku. We don't get that, sadly. And in a way, this season is basically the planet Ghost, or Ghost Planet, of Samurai Jack. And if you don't know what that means, I'm talking about Danny Phantom. How Danny Phantom, they know that, like, yeah, this series is going down. This series is ending. The series is done. Nickelodeon doesn't want to make any more episodes. We're pretty much, this is our last go. And we can either leave it unfinished, we can leave it completely and utterly unfinished. Leave it, episode ends, the end. Or we can at least go out with a bang. We can at least go out, screw it, screw it, we have the money, we're gonna make it. We're gonna give the fans at least a final, at least an ending for now. We're gonna give them an ending that's gonna end all this. And that's what they did on Planet Ghost for Danny Phantom. And that's kind of what they did for this. It's like, yeah, there's a couple loose ends. Well, actually, Samurai Jack, if anything, the only loose end would be the whole thing about how the time portal said that Jack would be the one to travel through there. And like how the Guardian said, not yet, Samurai, not yet. Saying that Samurai Jack was supposed to go through that time portal. That was his way home originally. And Jack was supposed to be old Jack. And if you don't believe me, the comics even solidify that more. How the comics even show old Jack with his beard and everything. King Jack, I'm just gonna go by. And how they show King Jack. So in a way, and even the ending of like, if they would have had at least a clip or a scene of, like, him with his beard looking like he did, I think it would have been... Actually, you know what? If they would have done something like that, it would have at least been, like, okay, that's at least that. That at least works a bit. Like, I think that would have been kind of cool, but we did at least get Bearded Jack, which is pretty good, at least. I liked Samurai Armor Jack, and, of course, I love Gi Jack. Original Jack, White Jack. But this is that kind of ending. It's like, okay, we have one season to do all this. Could they have done it with old King Jack? I'm pretty sure they freaking could have. But then again, also, like, you probably would have missed, like, a whole transition of Jack being hopeless to becoming the samurai we all know. Showing, like, kind of like all that darkness, like, people, like, it's like, what happened to Samurai Jack? Samurai Jack's over for all these years. But this is their final season. This is like, okay, that's like the only... Okay, we can't end it exactly how we wanted to end it in the, first couple seasons. But we can at least give it a conclusion. We can at least give it an ending. And honestly, when they showed Ashi and everything, I was like, okay, Ashi's probably going to join Jack and everything, which is fine. I like that. And towards the end, I really did love Ashi. I loved Ashi stuff like that. I'm like... But, like, I was like, okay, you're going to give Jack a girlfriend. But in the end, it still worked out fine, I thought. Because it's just like, okay, why just... But anyways, I love Ashi. I'm not going to say anything bad about that. I do love Ashi now. I definitely do. And I love that, Jack had someone throughout this series and stuff. Though it is kind of effing sad, definitely, at the end, especially when he was about to get married. And again, first I thought time was working in a Doctor Who-ish type of fashion, and then it actually works in the Flash Arrowverse type of time. Like, you change the past, so ripple waves. So it takes some time before time catches up. Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense either in the Arrowverse, but, just let it go. Don't let it go. What the fudge is with that time travel? But in any case, the series was awesome. This was a nice ending for the series. Even like showing the intro for it. Like the only thing that probably would have made it a little bit better is if like they would have cut the beginning intro, like the whole like intro recap that they have for the 50s. Like for 50 years I've been this, but I had not aged. Like if they would have cut that. And just put it to where, like, everyone was just getting around the TV. Everyone was just, oh, crap, Samurai, yeah, we heard. Like, they're all getting in front of the TV. You see everyone. And then they played the original intro. Other than, other than that, like, if they would have done that, I think they would have made it, I would have given it, I would have pushed it a little bit more over the top. It would have been, like, even the characters in the show are like, we have to see this. We have to see the last episode of Samurai Jack. And it works. It really does work. The episode was awesome, and like I thought that would have been kind of cool, but they kept in the intro, which alright, that's fine. I like that intro still. It's freaking pretty intro. It's freaking awesome. I love it. But yeah, I think it would have been kind of cool if they would have just had it to where like just started. It just started, and everyone was just like, oh my, did you hear? Did you guys hear? Aku's coming! And so then like they all just sit down and ready to watch the TV. But it was awesome. I love it. Samurai Jack was back. Well, technically, he never really left. They just flung the show into the future. I think that was like one of my favorite jokes of when everyone said like Samurai Jack's coming back. That was like my favorite one. Was like it never ended. They just flung it into the future. I'm like, you know what? That technically kind of works. But yeah, it works pretty well. Gennady Tartakovsky, I believe that's the name. The guy who worked on Powerpuff Girls, of course, Samurai Jack. Follows Home for Imaginary Friends. Wander Over Yonder, which, fudge, yeah, bring that back now, please. Like, please. Please? Can you please bring back Wander Over Yonder? Disney, come on now. Don't make us wait another 13 years for that one. But, Samurai, this was a fun ride. This was awesome. I loved it. Ashi, I loved. It's kind of a sad ending, but even so, it was a sad ending, but it was still kind of like he's home. Like the place he thought he would never be, he's back. He's home. He defeated Aku. His quest is finally ended. Did he lose someone along the way? Yeah, he did. Someone dear to him, and he also kind of lost everyone else. Man. Like, this is kind of the story, like, now, like, I love the ending and stuff, but it would be kind of cool to see, like, what happened in the future. Like, how different is it? Then again, speaking of time travel-wise, if you change that much, the ruler and dictator of the world who kind of ruled the world for so many years, yeah, the future's going to be way different. Like, certain people are definitely not going to be born. Aliens are probably not going to head to Earth. And honestly, so you can kind of probably say this can probably still connect with the Powerpuff Girls Doshinji a bit. Just a tiny bit. If only so you could say, like, Jack, they never said Jack is going to still age. So he may keep aging. He may never age, and he might stay alive till the Powerpuff Girls are born. Ah, jeez. I don't know. Like, this is the kind of thing where, like, I kind of want to read fan fictions just so I can see, like, so I can get my fill of, okay, what kind of happened in the future? Though, again, like, certain people are not going to be born, and a lot of things are going to probably be way different. Like, I'm pretty sure the, like, alien race is probably not. Then again, if all of, like, the Cartoon Network universe is technically connected, I'm not just talking about Powerpuff Girls or Shinji, I am talking about, like, when they used to show, and I guess you can say they're not canon, but when they used to show, like, the Powerpuff Girls flying over, like, the city of Townsville, they would fly over, like, other cartoon characters and stuff like that were, like, outside the city of Townsville, flying over and stuff. Like, if you technically want to connect them all together, you could say that aliens and stuff would appear around the same time that Ben 10 happens. And then, like, you know, you can still have the Powerpuff Girls and everything